Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, I will explain about Microsoft Fabric architecture using a real life example. Most people hear this term everywhere, bronze, silver, gold architecture, but no one explains it properly. Even if you search online, you will see complex diagrams, big words, and finally confusion. So in this video, I explained Microsoft Fabric architecture in very simple language. There is no theory, only real-time example, so no confusion at all. By the end of this video, you will understand what is bronze layer, what is silver layer, and what is gold layer, and how data actually flows in Microsoft Fabric. Let's start. Before Fabric, people used to store all data in one place and directly create reports using that data. Now, what happened if data got messy or reports got broke or any small mistake affected, then everything will get collapsed. So that data engineers decided to organize the step by step data. That's where bronze, silver, gold architecture came. So they will call it as medallion architecture. Think of it like raw data comes in and sit in bronze layer. We clean it in silver layer. Then we use it for business in gold layer. That's it. Nothing complicated. Let's say your company is an online shopping. So before that, I will show you this lake house. In this lake house, I have all three layers data. So my source is in file CSV file, customers, product, and sales. Now this data I need to convert to three layers. First, raw data I will load it in bronze here. For example, bronze sales. So let's say your company is an online shopping app. Customers place orders every day there. That raw data comes from either website, mobile app, or payment system. In this bronze layer, we do only one job, that is, store data as it is. There is no cleaning, no changes, no logic. Even if data is wrong, we keep it here. Why? Because bronze is like a CCTV footage kind of thing. You don't edit it, you just store it as it is. In Microsoft Fabric, bronze data is usually stored in one lake, and the data format is either Delta or Parquet, and it is created using data pipelines or data flows. Now we understood about bronze layer. Next one is silver layer. Silver layer in the sense nothing but different tables. For bronze layer, different table, silver layer, different table, and for gold layer, different delta table. Now next one is silver table. This is where real work happens. From bronze data, we remove duplicates. If there is any wrong values, we fix it. And if there is any mismatched dates or wrong data types, then we convert that into correct data type properly. And also we solve join related tables here. For example, customer ID is missing or sales ID is missing, then we fix it here. If order date format is wrong, then we'll correct it here. If there is any duplicate order, then we will remove that duplicate order. So silver data is like cleaning, and it is reliable source, and also it is ready for business logic. In this Microsoft Fabric, silver is built using Spark notebooks. Whatever transformations we are doing, we are creating in Spark notebook. Or sometimes if data is small, then we can use data flows Gen 2. But still all this data store in one lake. Think of like a silver layer is like, in bronze layer we are having raw vegetables. Now we are washing it, so it contains washed vegetables and it is now ready for cooking. Now next one is gold layer. Let's go to gold. Here gold we can call it as gold, or else we can use it as, okay, let me go for this dim say of fact sales. Gold layer is not for that engineers, it is for managers, business users, or those who are creating Power BI reports. It is useful. Here we can aggregate the data, we can apply some business rules or create some final tables. So here I created some aggregated tables. If you see, gold sales by product, sales by city, these aggregated tables are useful in Power BI. For example, you can calculate total sales per day, or revenue by region, or monthly growth, or you can find the top 10 customers. In this Microsoft Fabric, gold tables are connected directly to Power BI with using direct link. And also it is fast in reporting and there is no duplicate because this is the final data. So this gold layer is like ready to serve food on the plate. So the full flow is very simple. Bronze layer contains raw data, you can consider as raw vegetable. Silver clean data, you can consider as washed vegetable. And then gold business ready data, or you can consider as ready to serve food. So data always moves in one direction. If something breaks, if anything happen, then we don't touch gold layer, we fix it in silver layer only, because in bronze layer we keep it for reloading. If in case anything goes wrong, we need that original data. So for that reason we won't do any changes. So whatever source data is there, it should be as it is in bronze layer. That's why this architecture is powerful. This Microsoft Fabric is designed exactly for this architecture. Why? Because one lake stores all layers. So we are not duplicating any data here. All data is storing, even bronze layer, silver layer or gold layer. All data are storing in one lake. There is no data copy. And also here Spark and Power BI work together so that it is simple and scalable as well as clean. That's why companies are moving to Fabric. Now, you may ask, who should use this architecture? If you are a data engineer or Power BI developer or Azure professional, or you are learning Fabric recently, then you must understand this bronze, silver, gold architecture. This is not optional. This is the foundation for Microsoft Fabric. In the next video, I will show a complete end-to-end Microsoft Fabric project from raw data to Power BI report. There is no theory, only real steps I will cover. If this video helped you, like, subscribe and see you in the next video.